I haven't freestyled in a while, so trust me, I might just be a little bit rusty. But don't worry, I'm gonna get back up and I won't be freaking dusty. And I'm gonna go ahead and just clean this. Every single time you just seen this, me doing this conveniently. I'm gonna post this video on Venus, but let me distinguish the meaning between it when I am cleaning my brain that I am just in it. I'm only in it just like a schizophrenic in the clinic. That's exactly why you know I'm independent. That's exactly why I know I have my words. That's exactly why I'm just going to bend it. I'm not offended if you try to freaking hate. If you freaking hate, it's already freaking late. I'm awake outside of the darkness. That's why I'm going to get through this regardless. I don't even care if you see this. If you're looking at me as if I'ma feed this, I'm gonna have a little bit of cake. I'ma feed this to somebody who look like a, but I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna play that. The whole thing that I negate that. I negate the fact that I am very freaking whack. Why would I be whack? How am I whack if I don't even brag? Why would I freaking brag if I'm not a braggosaurus? That's exactly why I'm going on in this. I'm only in this to win this, like Dennis the Menace playing tennis, but he's not even a freaking menace. That's exactly why he was so freaking embarrassed when he went to the clinic and he went to the dentist. The dentist said he needed to go back home, brush his teeth, and get him a black phone and look at the freaking phone again and see his ugly face and he sees something that's wrong again. That's exactly why I know that I'm strong again. I'm like a hooligan, but I know who would win if we were to be able to battle. That's exactly why I'm walking in the light, but you won't be able to see my shadow, because despite the fact that I'm going to be just white and black just like a television, that's exactly why you couldn't tell the vision was harder than anything that you did. That's why I inhaled the vision that makes no sense, like an elephant, a very irrelevant, unintelligent elephant that no benefit, very benevolent, very relevant if you see it, but you're not eloquent if you see the difference between it. You can't even tell the difference between it. That's exactly why I clean it. It's so convenient to the point that I mean it. I'm freaking in it, only in it for a minute, just to win it. Independent, just like a person who try to bend it. Got no money, but I spend it because I'm not in it, and that's exactly why it makes sense, like money. But that don't make sense, because if that makes sense, then why is it so funny? Look at my nose, it's so runny. It's like an old bunny who's trying to play a game, but he can't play anymore because he's freaking lame. Playing baseball as a freaking coping mechanism. That's exactly why I'm in the prison. I'm in the prison. The prison is prism. That's exactly why I use all my wisdom, and everybody who have it. It's like a girl when you rism. That's exactly why I won't freaking wisdom. If I wisdom with the wisdom, I'd probably be a little bit in my business. Like I had this. If I had this, it's like a person named Agadis. I probably will be on top of this. I'm just gonna be stacking this just like a monopolist. That's exactly why I live in Metropolis. And everybody don't wanna be chopping this. If they're chopping this, they probably will be probably just like possibly a prodigy. If you're asking me, I am possibly probably a property. I'm on a property like Monopoly, but nobody's going to be stopping me a little bit more properly, to the point that they say they probably list me as a prodigy. That's a lot of properties and probablies and probables. That's exactly why I'm going to be stopping the fools. But I already know it's improbable. That's exactly why I know I'm unstoppable. Because everybody try to stop a bull when they try to fight them. It try to ram them. But unlike them, it knew has something power, but it was hard to devour. Just like the cowards, when I stack down the towers, I show my powers, and everybody stack up just like the flowers. And when you try to crack up and give it to a girl, and then she return you with a mother freaking black cup, do you drink whatever in the cup? And it sounds like something that you never heard up. You never made it up. You never made it debated, and everything that debated inside my brain and negated, and everything that the truth. And that's exactly why everybody in place, they just hated. They only hated, they negated the truth. They hated the truth. That's exactly why they know that they hated you. I already know that I'm hating, because if I'm freaking hating, I'd probably be like Satan if he was freaking blading. If he was freaking blading, just blaming anybody, defaming and everybody in the name that they're gaining, the power that they're gaining inside the whole brain, so constraining to the point that he don't even focus on the entertaining, and everybody claiming that I think I'm better than me. What would I be better than me? That makes no freaking sense. It's like the weather when you try to look at the freaking channel, but you look at them, but you couldn't check the panel. The panel was a grandma in her sandals stuck on it just to sell all of her her scandals, but you couldn't do that in the channel because you never seen her on it. You never seen her on it like an opponent. That's why I try to stone it when it's trying to be freaking fighting me. My sobriety I hide in society doesn't even apply to me. Why would it apply to me? It doesn't even apply to me. My sobriety is wise me. Is the wisest thing that I ever seen inside my freaking brain. That's exactly what I know that I freaking claim. Why would I freaking claim if I was never ever lame? I don't want to ever be the freaking same. I only make these videos just to freaking practice. I'm not saying in terms of rapping I'm John the Baptist. I'm saying that I'm just trying to get better. And that's exactly why I'm on the freaking track is. That's what I'm doing. I'm not saying that I am fluent when it comes to freestyling. I'm new and that's exactly why I am renewing the whole process, and I'm getting better in my office. I can tell you a lot. That's why I'm not the boss in this whole place like a Robin. That's exactly why I'm not boxing. When it comes to fighting, I'm not Mike Tyson. I'm just a white bison who try to fight this person who try to get worse. And that's exactly what I'm doing because I am pursuing with a purse, with a bullet. Just move it, but I can't prove it. If I prove it, I never do it. I never get it. I never flew it. And this is why I admit it. I already admitted that I'm just a piece of trash when it comes to rapping. That's exactly why I'm better than I am now, because I'm not going to be focused on back then, because that's exactly why I'm rapping, combating the past. That's exactly what I'm doing, just like Aladdin. And this is what I'm adding. I'm just correcting everything that I'm stacking. I'm packing just like the freaking tennis racket when you smack it on a person, specifically a black kid. And what you don't even know about this difference is that I am going to freaking get it. I'm going to get it and pivot just like a midget, a bigot, and everything that I'm doing. I'll never just forget. Why would I freaking forget? That makes no sense. I have a photographic memory, a memory. Everybody will remember me just like an injury. That's exactly why I'm like Santery. My Santery is like a gallery on your freaking channel, but you never ever will be able to be banning me. How can you be banning me? How all this profanity? That's like humanity has granted me insanity. Now can it be something that's actually annually every single year that you try to get it? Now can it be just like a fantasy, just like my family when they try to support me, but it can't support me? My mother freaking tried to abort me when she saw that I had power. Then my father tried to report me, but they couldn't do none of that. I'm like a power plant, like a summer bat, where you smack it on the freaking ground like a tennis racket and have it stacked inside your basement or your attic and have it just there try to wreak havoc. That's exactly why I'm going to be probably just like a prodigy, more possibly a prophetic prodigy. That's why my prophecy is just like this. Hard to see inside my office. That's why I am like this. Not even self-righteous. Why would it be self-righteous? Now let me just write this. This is just a little script, or just a little bit of a script that I have just read in. And I don't want to read a script in this freaking video because that will be freaking forbidden. Because this is obviously a freestyle video. Because if I did that, then I probably wouldn't be hidden. And this is exactly why I'm going to be in the light. I'm not like a freaking shadow. That's why the light I'm admitting. And that's what I'm admitting. I'm admitting that I'm not going to be quitting. I'm addict when it comes to freaking being consistent. That's exactly why I'm going to be very resistant when it comes to rapping with a wristband. But I'm not going to freaking risk it like a freaking biscuit. Now let me tell something about this kid. I already know I'm genetically gifted, and I'm freaking theoretically gifted. I'm genetically, heretically, theoretically, hypothetically, skeptically, very unrifted, as if I lifted like a sesame biscuit. That's why I learned telepathy with it, like a celebrity misfit, but you could never just get it, because I'm only going to pivot just like a freaking bigot. Now let me talk about all the haters, the person, that one little debater who said to me that I don't have enough streams. Idiot, I didn't post it, not even in my dreams. So even if I posted freaking streams, I'm not supposed to get it. Makes no sense, like a midget, like a money that I just did it. Alright, if you're so popular, why are you on a freaking broke person channel and then you're trying to post their little comments and put it on your channel? It makes no sense, like a comment. That's exactly why I'm gonna bomb it, just like your mom did when she saw you inside of her vagina. Then she said, I'ma blast this thing to China. Anyways, I'm out. For all the haters out there, which is one hater specifically, I'ma just say this, I don't care.